Brothers and sisters, whenever Pope Francis opened the Holy Door at St. Peter's last Christmas Eve to mark the beginning of the Jubilee year, he was really looking forward to leading the Jubilee events personally and meeting and greeting the huge number of pilgrims in Rome for the Holy Year. But as we know, God had other plans. On the 14th of February, Pope Francis was admitted to Gemelli Hospital with double pneumonia. And for 5 weeks he was critical and twice on the point of death. Even when he was discharged, it was clear it would be a long road to full recovery for him. However, the Jubilee year of hope continues, and the Holy Father is determined to play his part, albeit from a wheelchair with ready access to a supply of oxygen. He's there tonight in St. Peter's. He came in just before the Vigil to meet and greet the crowds, but wasn't able to stay, of course. I spoke the other day to an elderly woman who, like the Pope, is frail and dependent on care. She told me how much she appreciates Pope Francis making such an effort to appear in public and to offer even a few words of prayer and encouragement. It gives me hope, she's told me. As a priest, I've witnessed hope in the lives of many people. People who, in the most difficult of circumstances, dare to hope. I like to pray those words from Psalm 31. Be strong. Let your heart take courage, all who hope in the Lord. I remember back in 2004, I saw Pope John Paul II in Rome a few months before he died. He was hunched over, trembling with Parkinson's disease, and he was barely able to lift his hand to bless the pilgrims at the audience. It's something I'll never forget. But despite his disabilities, he still gave powerful leadership and witness, especially about human dignity and resilience in the face of suffering. Someone said at the time, the Pope has shown us how to live, and now he's showing us how to die. Pope Francis's witness these days is similarly like a beacon of hope, especially for those who might otherwise be tempted to feel useless or give up on life. He often says, do not allow yourself to be robbed of hope. And we know that Christian hope is much more than human optimism. It is hope that is forged in adversity. It offers up the sufferings of each day, clinging to the cross of Good Friday, but with eyes fixed on Easter morning. Tonight at the Vigil, the flame of the Paschal candle dispels the darkness of the night. We are an Easter people, and Christian hope helps us to confront the difficulties of this life while looking forward to our heavenly homeland. We are pilgrims of hope, and we want to make a difference in the world. And we can do that by being peacemakers, by caring for the sick and the lonely, by showing compassion to the poor and the suffering, and by being generous helpers of the marginalized. Like the woman at the tomb who set out in darkness and grief, but who left in joy, we Easter people are called to be witnesses to the resurrection and sharers of the good news that Christ is risen. Christ is alive. Christ is our hope.